What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. We've got some more of this powered cube. And it is time for the Boros. We didn't open any blue card that I would like to take, like Ancestral Time Walk, although I'd splash for those. We didn't open Booster Tutor. We're going to first pick this Ragavan, and we are going to have a good time. I am coming off a very brutal stream. I had an insane Storm deck with Lotus and LED and stuff like that, and we went 6-3 because I punted 2 of my matches. It was just so brutal. So if you go watch the YouTube stream from 10/29, the last draft of the day is a heartbreaker of epic spew proportions. Anyways, we're playing Boros. It's about time. I've done it for YouTubers. Second pick of Bolt is, I think, my choice here over any of these particular white cards. Actually not a big fan of Cosmogrand Zenith in this cube. It's fine, but I think the majority of my threats I want to have be 1 or 2 mana, unless they're a very good 3-drop. The Guts, the Bombardiers, or they do something immediately on turn 3, like Elite Spellbinder, that type of thing. So we'll just take the good burn spell, especially since it can go face, and grab our bearings from there. Ooh, Ancient Tomb is pretty... Actually, if we go mono red, Ancient Tomb is nuts. Can lead to some very disgusting draws. There's also a Chain Lightning if I just want to take another cheap burn effect, as, once again, no other red or white cards I'm particularly interested in. The right pick here, maybe Animate Dead. Do we want the Tomb? Do we want the Chain? Chain isn't 100% replaceable, but then again, neither is Ancient Tomb. Though, again, this is a little bit weaker if I end up in red-white, I think, because generally the Ancient Tomb... Well, maybe not generally, but sometimes the Ancient Tomb is not going to be good as just having a basic Plains or a Mountain, but we'll take it. Yeah, could have went Animate Dead into Grizzlebrand. There is a non-white card here that I'm going to take, though, and that is Minsk and Boo. Normally in powered cubes of any variety, red-green is kind of stanky. It just doesn't have a good mesh strategy, but Minsk and Boo a little bit too good, I think. With this start. Ancient Tomb got a lot better with the Minsk and Boo as well. Nice thing is, a lot of the most important of the aggro cards, the best of the aggro cards in this cube are like just red and not necessarily white. Because I don't have to be Boros, but... Oh, that's a good pack. Thalia's fantastic. Death Greeter's Champion's fantastic. Jite in a creature-based deck is fantastic. I've really liked the Death Greeter Champion. 3 mana, 2/1 with double strike that has backup of 1, so the backup ability, if you don't recall, when this creature enters, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. If that's another creature, it also gains the abilities printed below this one until end of turn. So you can play it on turn 3, give another one of your creatures +1/+1 and double strike momentarily. If I wanted to stick to green, I could take the Hierarch as well, but I'm going to take the Champion there. Copter. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That's a great turn 1 play off of Tomb. Turn 1 Copter off of Tomb. Turn 2 random creature that can crew the Copter. Oh, man. Going back to that draft I was just streaming, I'm so embarrassed. I'm not angry, I'm not tilted, I'm embarrassed, I'm sad. I have yet to trophy on stream. In fact, I've been doing really poorly in this cube. And I attribute some of that to me trying to play, whoa, nice. Me trying to play decks that I enjoy as we get a nice looking Fury here. Right, I like drafting the combo decks. I like drafting the artifact decks. This is a really good start. But I'm sitting at just above 60% win rate, so very, very poor for me. Ren and 6. Not a card I normally think of for the aggro decks. I don't have a fetch right now, though it would be pretty easy to get one. Karizev is a pretty replaceable 2-drop in my experience. So the higher upside pick is going to be Ren. Although I guess if I'm going to take a green card, I could consider taking like Pilgrim or something. No, I'll just take the red card. Keep it simple, keep it safe. Galvanic Discharge now. Might not play this, but I'm not going to play any of those other ones. That was a very nice land. Damn. Taiga Uppercut. Good, good, good. Okay, Chain Lightning did come back around. There's actually quite a bit of burn in the format. A lot more than I'm used to in vintage cubes that Magic has come out with lately. Chain Lightning, Lightning Bolt. We might be able to pick up like a Fire Blast. There's Fiery Confluence, one of the nicer red burn spells. What else? I'm talking about ones that can go face. I'm sure there are a few others that can go face that I'm not recalling right now. If we end up solidly red-green, that's great. The Hierarch is. Guessing we're just splashing this in a effectively mono-red deck. That Boseiju is a good pickup too. Like, I'm going to be running a handful of green sources, so this would just replace one of the forests. Free roll, basically. Okay, pack 2. No power. Very, very weak pack. This is just a stomping ground. Like, very good pickup. Very bad pack. For us. Yep. I mean, I guess considering the Taiga got back 10th pick, I guess the stomping ground might, but don't really want anything in that one anyways. Kellen's kind of filler. I mean, I could take birds. I guess I need the 1-drops in red. Because if I'm not playing white, I'm losing out on a lot of the good 1-drops. The Giver of Runes, the Mother of Runes, the Ocelot Pride, and stuff like that, so... I'm not going to wheel anything out of this pack, but... not necessarily an issue. That gives us, what, 3 1-drop creatures? 2.5 1-drop creatures. Tursa's decent. Red fetch is good. Slash better. And actually, Scalding Tarn's kind of nice, because if I open a Time Walker Ancestral in pack 3, that'll also open up that route. But yeah, Scalding Tarn for Stomping Ground and Taiga is great, and I would expect most of those red cards to come back. Pyrogoyf, Pyromancer. This card is very good. Maybe it's less good in mono red. Well, what happened there? I don't like Hired Claw. In fact, I'm going to take the Flame Slash, and I might even wield a Hired Claw. 1 mana, 4 damage. A decent rate. Same thing. I don't actually care for Hellrider. I'm going to take the Wooded Foothills. Our mana fixing is really good. This is going to be a super easy Minskin Boo to play, and then the Ancient Tomb shouldn't hurt as bad. I mean, actually, if you look at it right now, this is a terrible Ancient Tomb deck. The majority of my spells are 1 mana. All of them are red. I mean, I guess it kind of helps with Kellen activation and Ragavan Dash, but... this Ancient Tomb is hilariously weak here. I would say right now, Ancient Tomb would not be a card I want to play in this deck. What are some other good green splash cards we would consider? I guess 6 proper. Oh, there's the Fiery Confluence we were looking for. Nice. Bombardment's not bad. It's better when you have the Ajani strats. But it ain't bad. Oh, Monstrous Rage? Oh, you know, Sylvan Safekeeper, not a bad splash if I want green. It's a way to protect my stuff. Creature count is very low. Creature count is 6. I guess Minskin Boo makes a creature. And Kumano makes a creature. Okay, so we need more critters here. Currently, I would play Cankerbloom instead of Hierarch if we're playing some more green, as this is actually pretty good. 3 power, 2 mana, but more importantly, a bunch of relevant abilities attached to it. We wouldn't play Courser. We wouldn't play Green Sun. We might play Bankbuster. I guess that's a little bit of card advantage, but that is not particularly great here. All right. Yeah, I mean, green, most of the drafts I've been in, green has been pretty open. And it does look like that fact is holding through here. It's the similar thing though, right? Ancient Tomb, same issue as the mana dorks I have. That's not a bad one if I want to play another big green card. Because I think a Voldern Epicure is more of a combo card for the blood token, right? For like a reanimate strat. Retrofitter is another one I don't particularly care for in these type of decks. Oh, Rec Sage is a playable one. But like, I'm not going to be able to utilize this Foundry very well. Sure, if I don't have anything to do else to do with my mana, I can make some tokens. That is going to be worse than a lot of other cards. That Tracker could be playable. Okay, pack 3. No power. Very few good red-green cards I want. There is a Chrome Mox, however, and that's another nice one for the fast strats. Look at me passing Academy. What a sad day. There's the Fire Blast. Second picking Fire Blast is pretty weak, but again, not much else here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 6, 7, 18. Man, I still need quite a few playables. That's a nice one. Fable and Lelia. I'm probably not going to wheel either of those cards. I think I like the... Actually, I like the Fable here a little bit more for filtering. And I think Lelia, if either are going to wheel, is more likely to wheel. Creature versus Sword of Fire and Ice. I'm still a little bit low on the creature count, so let's take the Magda here. I could see both of those wheeling. There's also a Burst Lightning in the pack. Let's see, Lightning Bolt, Flame Slash, Discharge, Chain Lightning. Lots of good 1-mana interaction. Fury, Confluence, Fire Blast. I mean, I think this is a solid deck. Yeah, we're missing the Gut and the Bombardiers. They might have been snatched up early if they were opened. Oh, Questing Druid actually really good here too, isn't it? Yeah, especially since green is a splash. Whenever you cast a spell that's white, blue, black, or red, put a 1/1 counter on this creature, plus it's a draw 2. Oh, that was a great hit. Still need like 3-ish playables. Oh, there's the Bombardiers. Yes. Wow, what a pack. I would probably play Questing Beast here. Bombardiers is just too good. Inti's fantastic. Commercial District 6. Can't be upset about getting that, but that was a lot of good green-red. Okay, that gives me hope that we might still see the Gut then. Fast spawned hoof. This just looks like a red-green land to me over Lavamancer. Our fixing's great. Yeah, and we can probably play the Oddity no problem with as much fixing as I have gotten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So maybe one more playable. 8th pick, Gut. And I think we have ourselves a really strong red aggro deck. I might run like one basic forest. That's about it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things that come down on turn 1 or 2 is fine. Copperline Gorge or... No, we're not taking Territorial Kavu. Alright, well maybe there's something that we can wheel. Otherwise I'll play the tracker. Which is fine, but... Not my preferred... Actually, the tracker's decent here. Channel, Micah Spawn, Slice. Oh, more burn. There we go. That'll be the play, and then I'll run 16 lands. Should be manageable. Sorry, 15 lands Chrome Mox? Oh, maybe that's a little bit light, but... My curve is pretty low. Do we play any of these cards? I don't think so. I was thinking about the Shifting Woodland, but I don't think we even want that. Wow, Lelia Wield. Okay. Cool. I might need to cut a little bit of top end here. Maybe the Slice is not worth. Another burn spell. That's probably better than Galvanic Discharge, since that can go big face. Wow, got the district too. Got it all. I guess this was the draft where red-green was available. Very uncommon archetype. I need to lose one card here. Maybe it's just Rexage. I think Rexage very good, but it's the card that's most likely to be stranded, right? Holy crap, did I grab every single red-green land, basically? I guess there's the red-green dinosaur land, we didn't get that one. Alright, so there's only one that always enters tapped. This one sometimes enters tapped, but otherwise, yeah, no, this is nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8 green sources without a single forest. Crazy good. So I'll run one forest in case my opponent has like a path or something. And that still gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13 red sources. With 6, 7, 8, 9 mountains for Fire Blast. This is nice. Okay. I am pretty happy with this deck. Like I said, I've been on a bit of a cooler here, so let's hope that drafting a little bit of aggro can lead to some quick wins, because enough spew of the good stuff. All right, turn 1, Kellen. And then we have Magda with Smugglers. Very nice. Island Tameo. Chain Lightning's pretty good here. So the downside is I might have just lost out on blocking the Tameo with Smuggler's Copter. But there was a solid chance that my opponent would not block the Kellen, I feel like. But they did, so now I might have given them a free clue. We'll see. The clue shouldn't be that bad unless they have Tinker. But even if they did have Tinker, they could already... Oh, they shock themselves. Oh, they have Frog. That's bad. If my opponent wants to discard a bunch of cards to eat the Copter, I'm okay with that. They're thinking about it. Psychic Frog is such a disgusting 2-drop. Lava Spur Boots. Well, they have to discard 3 minimum. Damn, okay. I could make them discard the last 2 cards in their hand by firing off Chain Lightning here. Or I just kill the Tammy. I still like doing this. Alright, all in. Frog life. So they can go ahead and flip their Tammy here. Man, Frog is so disgusting. Ugh. Probably one of the worst things a red deck can see, you know?
Every plane has stories to share. Violence is not the answer.
Hired Claw? Wait, what is happening? That's so brutal. Okay, well, we're just dead. Dead to the frog. Good beats. That is not a great start. I mean, yeah, the one play that was sketchy was attacking with the Kellen when I could have just played the Smuggler's Copter and passed, but it's not like the extra clue actually did anything for them there. I could have just killed the Tammy instead, but the Tammy wasn't the issue. It was always the frog. Yeah, I think our best play was, or our best chance rather, was the play that we made. Get them to discard the entirety of their hand to try to keep the frog alive, or get scared. Turn 1 Hierarch. Where are my burn spells? Land in the graveyard for Goyf is good. Oh no. No attack? I feel like I'm actually supposed to Canker Bloom here and attempt to blow up their Pearl. I see.
Run away. You can say so. May your blade strike true.
Okay.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Mana Vault 2. We can blow up the vault with Fiery. But I think I need to Goyf this turn. That doesn't work.
I guess that's
Maybe they thought it was going to save their Wandering Emperor. Alright, I'm at 7. This is going to be very close. Okay. I need to draw an untapped land. Oh wait, I have the Boseiju. Okay, so I need them to hit a land this turn. Realistically, I go to 1. We can blow that up and deal 1 damage to all creatures. Okay. That works too. They might just chump thinking that I'm praying to find an out. We hit a land. Okay. So now we go untap land. One damage to each creature, blow up 2 artifacts. Cleans the board, but I'm at 1 life. Wild. Okay. Pretty good trade there for us. Are you joking? Ripped a balance. That's so incredibly... Okay, I mean, what can you do? Just need any creature now. Great, that'll do. We're gonna hold up Bolt in case... Well, actually, I guess what hasty creatures other than Questing Beast would they have? Because Questing Beast would just kill us anyways. Now, if I had put that spell on top, we'd have a 2-turn... Oh, I guess this is, what, 7 mana? I can kill them here. JK! Holy hell, my opponent. Can you stop? Nice. It's lethal, right? Shoo! Bro. Bro. Don't do that to me, bro. Don't do that to me, bro. I can't handle it right now, alright? I'm at my wit's end. 1-1. We're playing against a Wizards of the Coast employee. And my hand is not very good. If Monstrous Rage was any of our burn spells, I think I would keep it. Ugh. I mean, I guess it's not a horrendous keep, but we can just do so much better. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Significantly better. So orange names are Wizards of the Coast employees, and you can also tell it because they have of the coast, which is solely for them. This is not a good sign. They're tanking on turn 1. Wizards of the Coast employee indeed. Whoa! Whoa! That's wild. Okay. I like that. Cracking your Lotus to counter my Kellen is crazy good for me. Holy crap. Bad news, my hand is garbage. The Chrome Mox is actually one of our worst possible draws. 4/5 lifelink! Oh my god, come on, man. I guess I go land Laelia for now. How on earth did they ever pop? That's wild. I don't know. Okay, good beats. I mean... They didn't play Jace, so I assume they have Counterspell or something like that. Subtlety. Okay. I mean, that's a good one for me to redraw. I'm still reeling at the fact that they Black Lotus Cryptic. Mike Helen. What the heck is going on here? Build an Oculus and a battle. Yeah, I mean, we're getting absolutely dumpstered on. Barragoyf's already gained them, what, 9+ life? Oh, dude. Wild levels of sadness. What is the wording on this? Actually can level up the Laelia pretty big. Alright, well, they blocked, so that's good.
Who says you look easy to wallop? Look at we are large and in charge.
Am I still in this? Do I double block the Barragoyf? Or do I chump with Magda and then Minsk and Boo, sack, draw 4, deal 2 damage? I think in the long term, drawing's gotta be better. Or at least attempting to draw. Sure. They once again so they just have another counter spell.
Look at us. We are tough. It's all in the shoulder.
I guess for now we target the shark. Yeah. Naturally, but we have the Flame Slash plus the Blast now. All right. I mean, if Minsk and Boo lives one more turn, I think we might have turned the corner.
Come on, Boo.
You have to be shitting me.
It are beautifully better.
I mean, I just need to rip Lucky here. That is absurd. I'm like actively mad, dude. Good beats. Oh my god, that's sick too. So we're just dead to Emperor next turn, hitting like their Battle Sphere or whatever. Alright. That's magic, baby. Need to hit Fury here or something? That ain't good enough. Okay, well, I am embarrassed to have lost to that, but their draw was, I guess, too good after the Lotus Cryptic. Wow. Wow! What on earth, dude? So maybe the winning play was to have double blocked the Barragoyf. No, I needed to have drawn the cards. That was just way too important. The fact that they had a 2-power flyer as the manifest off the Oculus is... I mean... Oh, this is perfect! My opponent is Lil Salty. This is perfect. I can't keep a hand like that. That's fine. Lil Salty. That is perfect. The perfect opponent right now, because I went from sad, talking about my previous draft, to now whatever this is. It's good beats. If you spell pierce my smuggler's copter... Okay. They might have a removal spell here, but never not animating my copter here. Snuff out. Gotcha, that's what it was. Sure. Okay, that's not bad for me. Just a stock up turn. I could dash this, but I think it just makes more sense to Keep our business, hit them for 6. Hope we can do some face burning action, I suppose. Okay, combat. Both creatures represent 4 damage right now. Okay. Are they going to get cankered? Welcome to the cank zone. Okay. Let's go to combat. Tishana's Tidebinder. Resolves. Damage. Nice. Do they have daze or force or something? Well, force of will doesn't work. Force of negation? Oh! So that was actually a reason to have waited for their turn to do that, but then they would have untapped with all their mana, and no, I guess they would have just hard cast the force. So we made them use another blue card. Okay. They're in this. We are hoping that Comet does the -3. Yes! Yes! They bricked! That was the one number from Comet that wins us. Unless they have a black source here. Oh, okay, fair enough. Ah, dude, no! What is this game? Make 2 1s that gain haste. Okay. Make 2 1/1s rather that gain haste. Okay, that's +3 life for me, not for them at least. We have a lot of outs still. That is one of them if we find a mountain, and it's worth keeping the questing druid here. That also works. Okay! This is why it's nice to have so much direct damage in this deck, too. I am malding over here. Yeah. 2 and 2. Please, just run the table now. Please. Okay, this is a little bit awkward, but keepable. Do they have 0 mana rocks? Holy hell. Alright, well, at least it's just 1. This Fiery Confluence, if we can get to it, seems like it's going to be very good. Oh, they went for Talisman instead of Emissary there. If they have any counter magic, we're hoping to eat through it right now. Oh, sure, that's fine. Yeah, this Fiery Confluence is going to be our bread and butter. That's a little bit annoying. I need a 4th land so badly here. I mean, that's not that bad, but... That was a fantastic draw. I'm actually going to go face. Oh no! I can't Monstrous Rage in combat! No! I could have Kumano and killed Teferi to start. Oh, I just threw the game. I just threw the game there. I lead on Kumano, I attack with Death Greeter, they animate the 3-3, I Monstrous Rage, and basically win on the spot. Okay, that's on me. That's on me. That's on me.
The Edge's technology serves one. My ascension. There is no system I expect success. My will is my own. Even the smallest trinket.
Yeah, we would have basically won the game. So I need to Monstrous Rage now in case I hit my 4th land. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, I had this. Had this game won. How much damage would that have been? It would have been, let's see, 4, 8. They would have taken 5. I would have still had the Death Head Greeter. Yeah, I would have won the game, basically. I can still win this game with a 4th land, but I need to find it in the next turn or two. Basically next turn, actually. Goyf plus Confluence is game over. Ooh, nice clamp, too. They've got a cool artifact deck. Binde, Mana Confluence. Alright. Hull Breacher, scary. Alright, Clamp can draw them infinite cards.
This technology is advanced, but exploitable.
Damn, I tried to throw this game so hard. I might not have the win yet, but holy crap. We're in the 2-2 bracket, aren't we?
You'll obeys me here.
That is wild.
This
Are they going to clamp again? I mean, they can use it as a blocker. Yeah, they can turn artifacts into creatures with Tez. Oh,
My control
no, not that way. Never mind, I see.
bow to your new overlord.
This is just as lethal as Confluence, technically. And if they have a counter, I'd rather them counter that. Alright, one trample's lethal here. Okay. Slow down, Kenji. Slow down. Slow down. Everything is going to be okay. That is also something that keeps happening, by the way. I am making a lot of errors. Now, Vintage Cube is one of the most choice-intense varieties of Magic you can play, but still. Something as easy as that play that I could have made should not be overlooked. I play the Kumano faces Kakazan, it kills the Teferi, pings them for 1, I attack with the Greeter, they animate the token, make it a 3-3, block the 2-1, I Monstrous Rage it. Yeah, I mean, it's just... They basically die right then and there, you know? Instead, I gave them time and I had to draw out of it. Alright, solid hand on the draw, which sucks, but... This hand wants to draw Ancient Tomb, I think, right? Yeah. Ooh. Do I want a Ragavan Daddy turn 1 instead? I think I do. Having Bolt in hand. Nice, that's great. Hit a Talisman. That's kind of funny. Do I want to let them keep the Talisman, or do I want to Canker Bloom it? I think I want to go Talisman into Carry here. And that still lets me Minsk and Boo next turn. If they have a Tinker, that's a little bit annoying, but... Okay, they just had a bunch of Mana Rocks, apparently. Okay. That's a little bit more problematic. What? Oh, I hope they have a land on top. Or a big spell. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, save me. My opponent might have just won the game. They hit a frantic underneath the stock up. We might have just lost. Wild! Bonkers. Damn. I mean, I guess we can hope that they go kind of low off the Citadel and burn them out, but... Oh yeah, their deck looks nice. Oh, can they equip the Shadow Spear lifelink on the... They can. They can boots and hit me for a huge amount of lifelink here if they're paying attention. Oh, they didn't. Oh, that might have just saved us. They could have given Lava Spur boots to their token and hasted it up. They went to 4 for Ugin? Oh wait, they gained 3 off the Ugin and draw a card. Oh man.
At the center, one step in the stratagem.
Come on, go. Keep going. I need to draw Fire Blast. What a that was turn 3, by the way. I only have 1 green source here. What a wild sequence they had. Good beats. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're just dead. Crazy draw by them. Love it. This type of game I'm not upset by, because you just have to accept that in some vintage cube games, this is going to happen. Your opponent has a nut draw or whatever it is. So I need to kill the construct. Because I can't let them gain any life. And I can't afford to take any damage, otherwise I die to the Citadel activation. I need them to cast like a 2-mana spell, and then I need to rip Fire Blast. We're so close. It's insane. All right. They actually have double red. Funny enough. The Ugin gaining them infinite life is what's killing me here.
My plan bears fruit.
I'm not dead. I don't think I can win anymore, but I'm not dead. Uh-oh, they're doing this mid-combat. Whoopsies. That's crazy. We just needed one more early turn. Oh, I mean, I guess they did that all on turn 3, so yeah. Makes sense, but... What? What just happened there? Alright, GG's. Yeah, can't even be mad about that one. They just completely wrecked me. Oh, man. I got 3 wins at least, right? Yeah, that's our money back effectively, but that was brutal. Some of those losses felt bad. I thought this was a good deck. Not like true vintage cube feely, but a decent red aggro deck. I tried my best to throw that one game, certainly. Alright, GG's, friends. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.